Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. How's it going? Oh, I gotta stretch the mic over here a bit. Hi. Hope everyone is having an appropriate Tuesday. It's good to see us. How y'all doing? Hi, 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 hi. Gonna take a moment to say hi to each and every one of you. Faster. Oh, how's it going though, folks? So I have something quite funny. I always think it's hilarious when this happens. But we have something for today's stream. I've been offered a sponsor on the sole basis they used to call me the Drift King back in college. And as we know, this is quite a big deal for me whenever this happens. This is a joke that's gotten out of hand for the past 10 years. To the extent that some folks from Magic the Gathering were like, hey, we got a set called Aether Drift releasing. Don't suppose you'd like to take a look at it? This is the Drift set. It has Drift in the title. I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no. This stream is sponsored by Magic the Gathering. We're checking out pre-release for Aether Drift, which releases February 14th, Valentine's Day. Love. If you want to check it out for yourself, !Drift in chat. You can get a link to it. But yeah, I mean, like this is just too funny to not do. Yeah, we know they called you the Drift King back in college. Would you like to promote the set? It's like, sure, I play Magic. I love Magic. So that's very cool. We're gonna take a look at a pre-release box. We're gonna dive on through it. We're gonna try and make a pre-release deck. If you saw us do the Bloomburrow stream before, it's gonna be a bit like that. We're just gonna take our time, look at some cards, chill. They know your weakness. Apparently, it's a college title from 10 years ago. You want to see something else that's cool? Actually, hang on. Like, my camera's set up in a way that you can't see me today. See my hand. But I have a sacred artifact. This is the original Drift King crown. I posted about this on Blue Sky and Instagram. I was invited back to my college game society for the 10-year anniversary of the Drift King Championships. This is the original crown that I had in my head in that old picture 10 years ago. They gave this to me as a gift. They bought a new crown for Drift King 2025. Ooh, I got the crown, who was also named Daniel. History repeats itself. But this is like a sacred artifact. This is the original one. I know it's the original one because it's banjacks at the back and there's a bit of blue tack. That's how I know. It was broken 10 years ago. It's still broken. I think I put that blue tack there. It contains so much power. But yeah, so that's incredible. You know, I just want to give mention to that too. Oh, no, there's probably going to be like a stream in future where we're going to start, the camera's going to come on, and I've just got a crown in my head. Like, God, really? Like, the streaming's gone to his head recently, hasn't it? The national treasure. Mr. Disco, thank you for the 500 bits. Hey, I hope looking forward to TwitchCon. That should be a good crack. Yeah, if anyone's going to TwitchCon too, that is happening this summer. I'm going to be at the EU one myself. Hope to see some of you there. We'll talk about that more when we get a bit closer. Crown gives Daniel powers like Magneto's helmet. It's true. Like, while I'm wearing the crown, you can't outdrift me. Amazing. But yeah, pre-release Magic. Let's dive on into it, okay? Look, it's even got racing stripes. It's all, like, just racing coded. Oh, let me just... There we go. That should be a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. Every time it comes to opening one of these boxes, I always do it wrong. Now, it's laid out as clearly as it can possibly be, but... Damn. Oh, well, okay, well... Well, there was a message under it! Fire in your... We'll never know. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. Someone kill him, please? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Gotta get at least one Akira Slide reference. I'm like, there's probably gonna be like 3 or 4 cards that are like this. There has to be. It's important. It's like a rite of passage in like any property with a vehicle. You have to get that in. Okay. Let's see what we got. One fancy dice. I think we get... What is this? My enhanced racer pass. Oh, that's cute. Chandra Nalar? That's cute. Maybe I shouldn't have this government issued ID on stream. Careful there. Careful. You get a pre-release promo card. And we get, I think, 6 packs to make our deck with. Alright. No, Dan, your social security... I just fucking annihilate the camera. I apologize. There we go. Alright, let's see what we get. Use that when the police arrest you for drifting. Here's my driver's license. I do actually have, like, a great joke that I've started doing, that, like, Sophie gave me a playing card for. She gave me a playing card of just, like, a Joker. And it's like, hey, I've got this on my tab. Just take it out. It's such a dad joke. It's such a terrible dad joke, but I've actually got that. Belatro reference, it's true. Alright, I'm hoping there's no spiders just on the back of a motorbike, because I'm going to be very upset if I get that. I got a Hazoret Godseeker? Legendary creature, just a god. Okay, sure. Indestructible with haste. Start your engines. If you have no speed, it starts at 1. Increases once on each of your turns when an opponent loses life. Max speed is 4. Target creature could power 2 or less, can't be blocked this turn. Hazoret can't attack or block unless you have max speed. I'm guessing this is the central... Oh yeah, she's a 2-cost 5/3. So this is like a huge mechanic. She's indestructible with haste. No, of course. So you gotta build up speed, I think is our central mechanic. Really is a set made for me. Look at that. Pretty good. Start your engines. This is like for your speed counter. Sure. So like, how does it work? When your opponent loses life during your turn, if your speed is 1 or greater, increase your max speed by 1. Max speed is 4. This ability triggers only once each turn. Speed tracker, okay. Interesting. There's max speed, like ludicrous speed go. It's interesting, yeah. They always have like a new mechanic from like a lot of their sets. Speed is the one for this, I am guessing. Okay, well, take a Hazoret. I like to sort my cards when I'm going for a draft by color type. It just makes it easier. That's cool and all, Dan, but where's the $500 card? I'm not sure what you're referring to, I'm going to be honest. It wouldn't happen to be in one of these packs, would it? Very kind extra for towards the end. The face card. Watch these somehow pulls the one ring. I've not seen like any of the cards from this set. All I know is like the Magic Racing set, which is just a bit wild and different. Can you guys see okay? Hang on, let me just... One sec. Hey, you can see okay. When this creature attacks while saddled, create a treasure token. It's an artifact with tap, sacrifice this token, add 1 mana. Saddle 1. Tap any other number of other creatures you control with total power 1 or more. This mount becomes saddled until end of turn. Saddle only as a sorcery. 2 mana 2/2. Horse mount. I feel like you're gonna be struggling the race with just like a traditional horse compared to all the motorbikes, you know? But alright, put that in our red pile. Grim Javelineer. Whenever you attack target, attacking creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. When that creature dies this turn, surveil 1. It's 3/2. Okay. Canonically have a runner in this race. That's very funny. Bounce off. Return target creature or vehicle to its owner hand. I mean, this is like the hard counter for this set, isn't it? Because like that's going to be like half the setup is you trying to put something down and start speeding. You know? I love how it's like the racing stripe icon. You just got the flag. It's cool. Broken Wings. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature flying. Early lead puts a target on your back. You know, I don't know what's in here, but I'm hoping there's like a card that's simply called, like, has the title, the Aether Drift King. Because if there is, then like, you know, it's an honor for you to put me in the game, Magic. I really hope there is. We'll find out. Find out as we go. A Voyager Quick Wielder. Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. 3 mana 2/4. Okay. Take it. A Wreck Remover. Colorless 4, 3/4. Whenever this creature enters their attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard, you gain 1 life. Cycle in 2. Sadly, there ain't that. No, don't say that. There could be. You don't know. You don't know. Let me dream. If I like rub this crown, I think I get like 3 wishes, right? Spectral Interference. Counter target artifact or creature spell unless its controller pays 4. That's really annoying to deal with. Carrion Cruiser. Like, it really is like the wacky races. Like, everything's just like, yeah, we gotta have like the evil cars. When this vehicle enters middle 2 cards, and return a creature or vehicle card from your graveyard to your hand. 1, 3, 2. Okay. Put that over here. Get our piles going. It really is the wacky races. It has that energy, doesn't it? This is just like a lot of chaos. This guy is flying in vigilance. Is he flying because he just got catapulted from an explosion? I think he is. Oh no. I mean, technically a man shot out of the cannon is flying. Just not for long, but he's flying. He's not long for the world. A green belt guardian. Target creature gains trample until end of turn. Oh, this is just a 2 mana 2/2 on its own. Not terrible. Exhaust. Put 3/1/1 counters on this creature. It's by each exhaust ability only once. That's like a good power up that you can get. Jesus. If this guy sticks around, you can just power him up and turn him into like a 5/5. Some of these guys are actually really strong. Yeah, there's a lot of power. Problem would be the landing. Creatures in control get 0/1 and have vigilance. You get into combat on your turn. Choose to up to 1 target mount or vehicle you control. Till end of turn, the permanent becomes saddled if it's a mount and becomes artifact creature if it's a vehicle. Okay, we'll take it. Let me also. I realize chat. I could move you higher. There you go. Freedom. Not like sitting in front of you half the time now. Freedom. Count on luck. This is my game plan. Beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Oh, gee. I mean, it's basically draw an extra card. I like ones where you just roll the dice. Cat Mount. Glory Heat Lynx. 2 mana 2/3 with lifelink. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, search the library for a basic plains card, reveal it, and put it into your hand and shuffle. Saddle 2. So the saddle, you need to put things on with total power 2 or more. That becomes saddle until end of turn. Saddle only as a sorcery. Okay. I like it. I like it. And we get a plane, and we get a pilot. Might need some of these for all the vehicles that we have going. Go. It's too high, I'm scared. I haven't played Magic in so long. I'd really recommend it. There's been like some very fun sets in like recent years. There's like a lot to choose from, you know? I find it can be fun sometimes if you just like if you just go for one set and stick to that set. I enjoy those kind of formats a lot more personally. I find it a bit too wild where it's like Davesy from Fortnite with Chun-Li and all these other characters. I'm just overwhelmed, and it's like the relationship with these characters, I'm lost. But like, pick a set and stick with it. It's fun. Like, I love the Bloomborough one because it's just a lot of cutesy animals. I'm very excited to see racing. It's the Mad Max references. There's got to be some in here. The Kira slides on the box art, you know. The pedal to the metal. Let's see. We got Packed Doll Terror. Artifact creature. This is just a toy, apparently. Okay. Glitch Ghost Surveyor. Doesn't look too happy about it. Blind start your engines. You have no speed, it starts at 1. It increases once each. Yeah, that's just... You have to play a start your engine. So apparently there's certain cards that like the key. Max speed 3. Exile this card from your graveyard, draw a card. Interesting. This is apparently like the raceway as well. Anyone ever seen Redline? Very, very silly over the top movie. Give me Redline energy. Beast Rider Vanguard. I'm terrible when it comes to always picking green. And unfortunately, seeing anything like this means that we're probably going to build a green deck. I'm so sorry. I cannot help myself. I'm a terrible blue-green player. It's like my go-to combo. I can dabble with a bit of red. Dabble with just a little bit of red. Not very good. Not very good with the others. Collision course? This is just a terrible car accident. Oh my god. Just destroy an artifact, get rid of stuff. Look at this dude! It's just a big corgi. Target creature gets +4/+4 and gains trample to the end of turn. Exercise kindness for nothing remains small forever. That might be the strong. Now it's got to be green. If I don't pick green, like people are gonna crucify me because I didn't pick the color with the dog in it. Interface Ace. A lot of these artifact creatures. End Rider Spike Spitter. Then start your engines. 4 mana, 3/4 reach. Max speed. I'm gonna have to like probably play a game at some point to really understand the max speed mechanic. There must be a lot of cards that like just chip away at your opponent so you can just go faster. He's like your zombie racer, you know? Everyone's allowed in. Point the way. Look at this little guy. Oh. Start your engines once again. This is just 1 mana, start your engines. This is like as basic as it gets. Oh, and if you get a lot of speed, then this actually might be really good. You have 4 speed. This gives you 4 land on its own. That's actually insane. That's actually so good if you have enough speed. Yeah. 1 mana, 4 land, basically. Takes a bit of prep, but... Veteran Beast Rider. Get of your end step, untap each creature you control. It's green! It's green. It's green-white, but I can splash into it. Web Strike Elite. Okay, it's not a spider, it's just an insect archer. There's a lot of stuff that just seems quite good. Like, even just a 2-mana 3/3 with reach is, like, not terrible in, like, a draft, like, kind of format like this, you know? We're playing pre-release even. Like, stuff like this is just reliable. Oh, what are you? Gear Seeker Serpent. Shiny. Affinity for artifacts and spell cost 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. Which can't be blocked this turn. Okay, so that's like, you just destroy him. Take a Blossom and Sand. That will let me play the mixed one with the splash already. Perfect. Alright, so we might be going green. Game really wants us to go green. I'm so sorry, everyone. I tried to stop it. It happens every time. I think last time we did this as well, we made a green deck. Green means go. It's true. Green means speed, you know? That's the color of light you're looking for, the go quick. You should take it from me. Because, you know, I have a bit of a reputation when it comes to racing. Yeah. Didn't you hear? Didn't you hear? Red is speed. Sorry, I'm new to Magic. Why is green bad? No, green is great. We love green in this house. Feeling a bit green. Here's Crash and Burn. Oh my god, this just kills someone. Just takes it out. Starting column. That's pretty. That's like a funky looking one. I like that. It's colorless. Brave Stalker. There seems to be some insects just in the races. That car just explodes the car. Apparently. I mean, it seems good. 6 mana, 5/4. It's 1 less to cast for each artifact and creature card in your graveyard. Oh, this is potentially free if it's late enough in the game, then. It's not bad. Guidelight Optimizer. Tap for a mana. This mana only to activate an artifact, spell, or activate an ability. Oh, it's a little specific though. Because the green boys are more common for that way, like you tap them for a mana. But because this guy's blue, it's like there's like terms and conditions. It's like a bit more restrictive. Migrating Tetradon. What is? Oh no, this is someone who just. This is like a large animal that just got in the way of the race. I was looking at it in a moment trying to work out what's happening. This is just a 6/6 with reach. This creature enters, you gain 4 life. Massive boy. Colorless land. Just start your engines for this. I mean, it's pretty good. This is actually probably a really good pull considering all the speed mechanics to get this in a pre-release. This would be like a more powerful land because it just activates everything else and still gives me a mana. That's like probably like what you want. At least one of them. Raceway is great. Yeah, like that one like this doesn't seem like the most remarkable card, but this is probably one of the strongest ones that we could possibly pull because no matter what deck we build, this one goes in. No matter what, this goes in. Pretty good. Stall out. No, not this guy, but it's blue. No, the other guy. The other colorless guy. The colorless land. It's just good because it gets like the key in the ignition, you know? Apparently that's a big thing here. Defender. Have to add 2 mana, spend his mana only to activate abilities. There's some really weird requirements for the tapping for mana. That's so specific, but there's a lot of speed abilities. So it's probably still good. When you activate an exhaust ability this turn, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. That's interesting. On the network. This is very sinister looking. Target opponent, create 2/1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying. When the chosen player loses X life and you gain X life, or X is the number of artifacts you control. Okay. Get on it. Sky Crash is just Armageddon again. Destroy target artifact. That's actually quite strong in this. Here's our cat friend. Oh, okay, yeah, we're going green. I think this is a rare boy. Artifact vehicle 5/5 trample. Each other vehicle and creature you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it if its mana value is 4 or less. Otherwise, it enters with 3 additional 1/1 counters on it. Yeah, it's a mythic rare. Yeah. Yeah. That seems really good. There's only a 3 mana to get in. You have to crew a 3 it, but pretty good. Oh, and here's our hollow crash and burn as well. Okay, planes. Here's our Thopper boy. Pretty strong effect. That is a pretty strong effect, yeah. Like we were getting some rare, like quite rare greens now as well. It's gonna be green something. Like we still got a few more packs, so I just got a feeling. After. Okay, Ride's End. That costs 3 less to cast if it targets a permanent exile, target creature, or vehicle. I have to specify vehicle so much just because it's the racing set. And there's so many printed. I wonder if there's a drunk driving card. Jesus Christ. He's like, oh, this next card in my deck is terrible actual car crash. I was like, oh no. Oh god. I guess we've had the crash and burn card, but the sloshed speeder. I don't think they'd print that card. Oh yes, and for my next magic card, I play man playing mobile games on his phone while driving the car. He crashes into your creature, and they both die. It's like, oh no. Oh no. A Goblin Surveyor. 2 mana, 3/2. Got some red boys. Mutant Surveyor. Quite a few surveyors, ain't there? All the surveyors have to start your engine, I think. Take them. Buccaneer. Just an your friendly octopus pirate. Sure. Secret to good pirating is being ready for anything. That and having 8 arms. The 8 arms would help. Yeah, it's hard to keep up on that. Was there a DMV card? That'd be very funny. Oh, not a green boy. Run over. The spell costs 1 less to cast if it targets a mount or vehicle you control. A creature you control deals damage equal to its power. The target creature an opponent controls. That's a no-brainer with some of the other cards. Yeah, that's just another victory for green. So much green. Bird Warrior. Swiftwing Assail. Start your engines flying. Like, did someone say green? Can't creature or vehicle when this aura enters untapped enchanted permanent. Got a permanent, gets 1/2, +1/+2, and has reach. Pretty good. Yeah, it just gives you an answer to flyers. Green boy. Is that a Lizard Berserker? Gastal Thrill Seeker. Is this guy? This guy's not even racing. He doesn't. Is he in a car? Oh, there's like a chariot behind him. Okay. This guy here. Is the music a bit loud, is it? I can turn it down a little. How better? I can turn it down a little. Spell Pierce. Oh, mean looking engine. Counter target non-creature spell unless its owner pays 2. This is just annoying. But you need those cards. Dredger's Insight. Remember, one or more artifact and or creature cards leave your graveyard. You gain 1 life. This enchantment enters, mill 4 cards. You may put an artifact, creature, or a land card from among the milled cards into your hand. Okay, so basically you get to draw something. Pretty good. what else we got? Sundial Dawn Tyrant. Legendary Artifact Creature Construct. 2 mana 3/3. Oh, that's it! He's just hanging out. He's just hanging out. He's a very vanilla boy. Give it up for the Frog Monument. Look at this guy. Any number of target players each mill 2 cards. Then puts the top 2 cards of the library into the graveyard. And then for exhaust, any number of target players each mill cards equal to the number of cards in the graveyard. Big frog. Oh, God. The mean looking one here. Some of the cards like just kind of scare you. Oh, Wretched Doll. Surveil 1, look at the top card of the library, and you put that card into your graveyard. 2 mana 3/1. Very mean looking. Look at this swampy raceway as well. The land arts are kind of fun in this because everything has to come back to being a racetrack in some capacity. No, there's no way about it. This is the racing set. Everything is on cars. That one's shinier. That one was shinier. Yep, that was the hollow. Okay. Kick off celebrations. Oh! It's herself! She's just hanging out. "20 minutes away, but you're in the swamp racetrack. Main character." I'm guessing she's red mana in that case. Grim Bobble. That's Gene Racer. Oh wait, John Racer's in here. I do have her driver's license, yeah. Here it is. See? Chandra. Nimble Thopterist. Thopter? Thopter. It's fun to say that word. Green boy. Stop everything. We've pulled green. This is just a 2 mana 3/2. No effect. It's just... I mean... For like pre-releasing that, when you don't have too much control over what you're pulling, like a vanilla standard card that's like, hey, you can use this, is fine. Like, happy enough. Lotus Guard Disciple. Oh, it's like a birdman. As this creature enters, target creature or vehicle gains a lifelink and indestructible until the end of turn. The Ticket Tortoise. Admit 1, enjoy the race. He's a defender. When this creature enters, if an opponent controls more lands than you, you create a treasure token. Ah, we gotta put the Ticket Tortoise in. Amazing. I love him. Maximum Overdrive. That gives something a 1/1 counter and Death Touch and indestructible. That's really mean. Push the limit. Just a wacky racist. Like, look, who needs 4 hippos on their car? The chariot. Turn all mountain vehicle cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Vehicles you control become artifact creatures till end of turn. Creatures you control gain haste till end of turn. Oh, so this is where like your big finish, just to murder them. Just get everything back in one card. I'm sorry, does your car not run on hippo power? But why do we measure vehicles in terms of horses? Doesn't that miss the point? Use 4 hippos if you're really, really hungry while driving. I like that explanation. Yeah, I like that. They replaced horses. Okay, Roadside Blowout. Keep going. We have a few more. Gastel Raider, Vampire Rogue, start your engines. Yeah, we're going green. We're going green. This is a flying 1/1. Whenever Lagoran attacks while saddled, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target mounts and vehicles. This has a saddle of 1. The fact that it's just flying though, like, yeah, this can sit about and like be pretty safe for a good while. Yeah, like, it really wants us to be green. Have some more green. This is green-black though, so not as good because it's also 2 black. Like 6 mana 3/3. When he enters, create a 1/1 green insect creature token for each artifact and creature card in your graveyard. Remember, an insect you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on at chick. Each opponent loses 1 life. Oh, we get a green mole though. It's the pothole mole. He's just hanging out. He killed someone else in the race. This creature enters, mills 3 cards. You may return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty good because you'll probably just mill a land in the 3. Just mole friends to help you out. And then dual color land. A pilot friend. Pretty good. We just had 1 more pack, didn't we? I think we had 1 more. That was my 5th pack, I think. Check. Yeah, we get 1 more. The goofy little guy, I like him. So who's like your favorite like card or character from like the Aether Drift set? The mole. He kills the drivers. Like, oh, we've got all these racers. Like, I want the mole. The corgi wins. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about the corgi. I forgot about the corgi. No, you're right. The corgi wins. Sorry, he is superior. There's the ticket tortoise as well. Ah, the ticket tortoise is a strong contender. There's actually quite a few. Damn it, you're right. Okay, just lightning strike. Siphon fuel. That just kind of murders someone. That's -6/6. That seems a bit extreme. Sky Streak Engineer. Is there like any rules between like being on the road or just flying? It seems that like some people have an unfair advantage compared to others. Green Jaguar. Oh, that's 5 mana 4/4 Vigilance. Whenever the creature attacks while saddled, it gets +2/+2 until the end of the turn. It's only a saddle of 1. Yeah, like that's pretty good. Saddle 1 is not hard to get. Cat powered. Oh, look at this dude. Oh, it's just a big squirrel. Awesome mount. When this creature attacks while saddling, gets +1/+2 against flying until the end of turn. You have to saddle him with 3 though. So going green-white. I think we've got the most for green-white, yeah. Is the Guide Light Matrix. When this artifact enters, draw a card. Target mana you control becomes saddled at the end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Your vehicle you control becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Scrap Compactor. A lot of colorless ones. We've actually got a surprising amount here. Some hard removal. Dinosaur Warrior. Tyrox Saurid Tyrant. He's just a 2 mana 4/1. So it seems that every color has like a basic vanilla card. No effect, just stats. He's just a dude. He's very close to being a Magma Rager, he is. Ranger's Refueler. An exhaust ability, draw a card. Tune up. Turn target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, something comes back. Lifecraft Engine. This vehicle enters, choose a creature type. Vehicle creatures you control add the chosen creature type in addition to the other types. Each creature you control of the chosen type other than this vehicle gets +1/+1. So if this is manned, this is basically buffing everything else, isn't it? That can be good if you're like red or something. They're like building quite wide. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, it is the wacky races. Creature ox mount? When this creature attacks while saddled, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Likewise, this creature, creatures you control with counters on him gain hexproof and indestructible till the end of the turn. That's really cool. I like the art on that. That ox has seen some shit. Guidelight Optimizer, we have one of them before. Red, white land. Just some cool art. Look at that. That looks so cool. It's so detailed. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. I think our draft is gonna be very straightforward in terms of the colors. Goodbye red. Goodbye black. Goodbye blue. And we land and find ourselves on green white. We got so much here. We got so much for like just green white that for like making a draft deck, it just doesn't make sense to go the other colors. It's green white. Like, there's no question. I'm going to take out the Ticket Tortoise, because if I don't include him, people are going to be upset. So, let's get him. Refocus the camera a little bit there. There we go. Gotta have our Ticket Tortoise. Are you playing in a draft at a game store / tournament place? I'm not today. But we're kind of just going through the draft process anyway for people kind of new to Magic in general. You can raise your hand if this is all new to you. Draft format is like a really fun way of actually starting off with Magic. It's how I started off because everyone gets some random packs and you're all kind of at an equal level just off the bat. And like, there's a bit of randomness to it. Yeah, there's a lot of hands being raised there. Yeah, like pre-release and like kind of draft format like this is like a real easy way to just kind of jump into the game, honestly. You pick up your box, you get your packs, and then you build a 40-card deck from that. If you go to events and shops too, they have like a stock of land. There's a lot of games and hobby shops that'll have it. They'll be doing pre-release events like this week, I imagine. I just collect cards, but it's pretty hard. That is also so valid. That's so valid. Stars where sweaty players draft is more beginner friendly for the experience. Like genuinely, like no, it's not a dig at standard. If standard's your jam, you enjoy that. Standard scares me though, because some of the things you can do in standard, it's just too much. It's too much for like us mere mortals. My favorite formats are like draft like this and jumpstart. I love jumpstart and it's one I recommend because jumpstart is you get 2 packs, you slap them together, that's your deck, and that's it. And it's like the most straightforward format. Draft is like slightly more complicated version. It's like you get 6 packs instead and you build a deck. Those are my favorites. I also do like Commander quite a bit. But when I play Commander, I tend to go with like pre-built decks because I'm not good at making a deck myself. Which is a terrible segue for me to now try build a deck for myself. Okay, I mean, there's like a lot of stuff here where it just goes in and we just start like kind of building a curve. Like I think the mole goes in. I think anything that's like actually green-white just goes in by default. Our turtle friend is gonna go in here. The 3/2 basic creature. I'm gonna see maybe about putting that one in. This vehicle should go in. This is like our legendary boyo. That just seems good. Not a legendary boyo, a mythic boyo. We should just pop that in. We kind of just go through. I always like having like big monstrous boys for like the end. So I'm gonna just pop them over there. Kind of organize like our curve like this. Have any of the fancy Lord of the Rings cards? I have some. have some. I got one that's like the Saruman of many colors. It's like a really fun and chaotic art for it. Because I tried to incorporate the many colors theme in the card itself. We'll take this to deal with flyers, because that just makes sense. This is our white-green boy. We might as well take that. I like to always incorporate them if we go, especially if you're going like 2 land types. Point the way. Okay, Corgi is going in. Don't worry, Corgi is in. I'll put our like kind of more spells down here, or instants and sorceries. Okay, so far, like we're getting there quite quickly. Let me go through the other pile now, and just see what I can stick in. I feel like I just put this one in too. This just seems pretty good. Like reliable, big hitter. I personally am just such a fan of just having a big card to play towards the end of the game. Okay, let's check what we got in white. We gotta put this boyo in. Whatever this creature attacks while saddled, put a 1 counter target. Creature sacrifices creatures you control with counters on them in hexproof and indestructible till the end of turn. That seems pretty good as just like a counter and protect. Just sacrifice them quickly. Something else has to be saddled, but like the fact that you can do that is just like... seems like a good defense measure. There is... he might have to go in just because he's cute. He might have to go in just because he's cute. I honestly think you just take a 2-mana 3/3 with no effect. Just so you have like some early game plays. I think you just do that. We have like a cat mount here. That actually might be... we actually have 2 of the cat mounts. They might be good for just getting land. If this creature attacks while saddled. Like, that seems... 2 of them actually seems great. Especially for just ramping. We can just put in our cats. You can use the squirrel to saddle some of your creatures because it's a 1/1. What has a crew of, or saddle of 1 though? That's what I'm thinking. This one has a saddle of 1. Saddle 1. Okay, so some of them do have saddle 1. Yeah, some of them do. Mole does not have a saddle. This one surprisingly has saddle 1. Yeah, maybe we just pop it in. Because saddling is actually just really valuable. So we want some kind of lower cost cards that we can just mess with. Pop him there. Yeah, how are we doing on our curve? Could be better. Okay. Have a little look. Where we're at. Don't worry, Corgi is here. We're playing draft. We have 40 cards, so we get to pick basically about 23, and then we want the rest to be land. So we kind of just go from that. Eaters are fast, therefore cats is fast, and deck is justified to have cats. Where's the ram? The ox is in here. The ox is in here, so don't worry. Do I have any like more big boy cards? Let me just quickly see. I like having some big finishers in my decks personally. Oh, I didn't put the cats in for some reason. Okay, I think we have enough 2-mana. We have too many 2-mana slots. Okay. I may have to get rid of the Ticket Tortoise. I'm sorry, Ticket Tortoise. I'm sorry. There's just way too many. I think we can get rid of just the 2-mana 3/3 as well. I think the other ones may be a bit more powerful. Not the Ticket Tortoise. I know. Like there's already 5 2-mana creatures. RTGame confirms he's a big finisher and we build a green-white deck. What does that mean? What have I said? This happens every stream. Where it doesn't matter where I say you, it's like, well. Yes, it's just inappropriate. Don't think about it too hard. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna move on with my day. Okay, there's no big green boys. There's no more big green boys. What's the... We need... It's crew 3 for that, isn't it? We just need more stuff for the vehicle to get going. I'm leaving if we don't get the turtle. Let me see. Is there any colorless ones that are a big boy? Here's a colorless big boy. The wreck remover. If this creature enters their attacks, except to one target card from your graveyard, you gain 1 life. Ah, but that's not that good of a big boy, is it? How are we on removal? We don't have any, so we should probably start loading the deck with a couple of instants. I like the utility of this just to give something reach. And it gives it just a little buff. That kind of helps. This is our land one. That just helps us ramp. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Considering how many vehicle cards there are, and like there are artifacts, that might be just really valuable to just have for just removal. You always just try and cover some of your basics. Like, as long as you have, like, a good kind of... Like, a kind of weighted towards lower cost curve. Some removal cards. You tend to be fine. And then you can look at, like, the more extreme things. Where it's, like, Ride's End. Where it's, like, a 5 mana spell. Artifact creature. Best removal is player removal. It sounds like you're just gonna ask someone to leave. Get out of here. You control, get +0/+1 and have village vigilance. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to 1 target mount or vehicle you control. Then a turn, that permanent becomes saddled if it's a mount and becomes an artifact creature if it's a vehicle. That'd be good. Artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. That just seems good. Considering. Do I have many cards though? I only have the one here. I actually only have the 1 artifact creature, don't I? Maybe I should get some more then. Let's put that in. I'm gonna put the 3/3 in just because it's a 3/3. Is that crazy? I think I just stick that in. Put the turtle in, Dan. You guys are very upset about this turtle. Hang on, let me count my cards. Let me see if there's room for the turtle, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're almost there. He is an artifact creature. Alright, I'll put in... Wait, hang on. This one might be better. Vehicle creatures you control are chosen creature type in addition to their other types. I don't have a lot of vehicles. I have 1 vehicle. How have I gone for the car racing magic set and I only have 1 car? Did I get any other cars? This one always just goes in. That's just really good. Start your engines. Add 1 mana. Like that, we can put that in place of a land. You can only drive 1 car at a time, like in real life. Did I get a second car in here? I might not have on these colors. No, so I gotta be careful because I only have 1 vehicle. The other ones are mounts. That means, like, this is less good. The turtle is actually good with that one because it'll be a 1-mana spell. I'm going to put in the ticket turtle. Just to appease chat. There you go. There you go. You happy now? Turtle's back on the menu. Is there anything that even costs like 3 or more? There's like a flying birdman. Creature enters target creature or vehicle with life. Vehicle gains lifelink and indestructible till the end of turn. That's actually quite good effect. That can just let me trade with something and heal. Yeah. There's this one. Flying 3/3 for 4. And it gets faster. Sure. Stick it in. Okay. How are we looking? I could probably use some more cards down here, but otherwise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We get 3 more cards. Your big finisher is the Corgi. Plus 4/4 is nice. This is probably the most powerful card. It's true. Bestow. Greatness has been bestowed. It's pretty good. I get 3 more cards. Help me out, chat. What would you recommend from what we have? Can't just pick the cute ones. Another turtle. Oh, God. Run over might actually be good. That's just like... Yeah, I think run over is good. That's just easy, quick damage. That's 22. I think I can go 24 because one of these is a starting column and that like gives me more mana. I get 2 more cards. Target creature gains trample until the end of turn, maybe. It costs 3 less to cast if it targets a tapped permanent. Exile target creature or vehicle. I mean, that could just be some good, super hard removal. Just destroy something. The Beast Rider Vanguard is one I was looking at too. I was eyeing him up. So, maybe one of those 2. Collision Course. Deals X damage to target creature where X is the number of permanents you control that creatures and/or vehicles, or destroy target artifact. Honestly, considering how many artifacts there are, that one's worth considering too. Okay, so here's our finalists. There's also this boyo, but we don't have enough vehicles for that one. Collision Course, Rides End, or Beast Rider. Take your pick. You only need 1 vehicle to drift. Ride Ends. Yeah, it's like some super hard removal. I'm going to put that in. I'm actually going to take something out maybe for this. Could I? Actually, now 5 mana to draw 1 card seems a bit rough. Maybe it's not the best. Collision Course, we have stuff like that already. Okay. But that is the deck. And let me see on the land front too. If we have unique lands, what we just take. I think... I mean, this... That raceway. That raceway? Yeah, it's like go ahead of you of the city. This one is like actually probably one of the strongest cards in the deck. So that's just like an auto-include land. We even got a dual purpose one, which is amazing. So like from here, what you would pretty much do for our draft deck, I don't have my land stockpile to hand, but basically you would now go an equal number of like about green and white lands for this. I'd say maybe one extra white one. Actually, no, because a lot of the green ones are 2 green specifically. So I think this is actually just a pretty even split. But, like, this is actually a really nice draft deck. I'm actually very happy with this. Trying to get it all in the shot there. But that's draft, basically. And then, like, you take this and you play with it at a pre-release event or just with your friends. What happened to the Bloom Burrow deck? I still have that. I just need to actually play Magic with someone with it still. It was fun playing with Sophie. The last Magic stream we did. That was a good time. I need to break out my Bloom Burrow deck again. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. These actually seem like some very fun cards. Like there's been some like sets where I'll do a draft and it's like, oh god, I'm just wildly improvising. I feel like this is actually quite good. And there's like enough like big game cards and also like plenty of little tools to help. I'm pretty happy with that. Those nails though? What about my nails? I have small baby hands, by the way. Look, playing card for scale. My hands are tiny. My hands are not longer than the 2 Magic cards. Shorter. He's a hand model. Apparently I have very soft hands. Apparently I have very soft hands as well. I have actual baby hands. Well, you can see my veins in that, like, so clearly. Like, look at this dude. Look how pronounced he is. Like, I have tiny-ass hands. He's ripped. There you go. I'm pretty happy with that, though. I'll put the Corgi at the front. I think that was chat's favorite card. Yeah, that was actually pretty good haul. The draft deck. And yeah, like basically, so like we had about like, I think 24 cards. We had, I think 24 cards in there. And then we had like the 2 unique lands at the end. So it's like, what's that left? 14 lands. So put 7 more forest in, 7 more plains. Deck done. Bestow greatness. Does your nails, Dan? I actually went for a what's it called again? A manicure? I had one for like the first time in my life, like I think 2 months back. Because a friend was going for one. I was like, you know, fuck it, I'll hop along as well. I do not get my nails painted because paint scares me. I had to play as a sheep in a panto when I was 5 years old, and ever since then I've just been kind of traumatized by paint. Like, I don't put paint on me. It freaks me out. It freaks me out. Can't handle it on my face. Can't handle it on my nails. But I still have my nails done. Although they just look nice. Polish them up. Tactile feeling definitely isn't for everyone. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I when you stick something on you like that, it's just like, oh, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Childhood trauma. All right, we have a fun little extra. We do have 2 of these, which I think we might just open for funsies. You don't get these in the draft set. Again, thank you to Magic for sending this as just kind of like an extra and being like, hey, have fun with it. But we have 2 collector's boosters, so you know what? We're just going to open them and we're just going to look at some shiny cards. Why not? Big money right there. It's like, oh shit, it'd be like, this collector's booster in a PSA 10. Yo, no way. I gotta get on eBay. I gotta get on eBay. This is where Dan gets a serialized Aether Spark. Is that a thing? Okay. Sure. Open it slow. Open it slowly. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I gotta be careful with these cards. I do not have sleeves as well. So that's how you know I'm a true collector. I can pop them up here if needs be. Zombie army. Is it a quag feast? It's very shiny. Sorcery, choose target creature, planeswalker, vehicle, mill 2 cards and destroy the chosen permanent. Mana value is less than or equal to the number of cards in the graveyard. Far Fortune Emboss? That's a really cool art. I really like that. Start your engine. She's a 4/5 for 4 mana, which is already pretty good. When you attack, Far Fortune deals 1 damage to each opponent. Oh, that could actually be pretty good. Because like all the speed up effects. The speed up, you have to deal 1 damage to your opponent. That's actually so strong. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, deals that much damage plus 1 instead at max speed. So it's 2 at max speed. She seems really good. Yeah. Gastel Thrill Roller. Ample and Haste 4/2. That's very Mad Max coded, isn't it? The rare Corgi card. Oh, I thought you were saying there's a rare Corgi card. Eat the Corgi card. Not quite the same. I got a Is it Hashaton? Scarab's Fist. Very good. If you discard a creature card, you may pay 2 blue. If you do, create a tap token. It's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. Oh, you gotta play tricolor for that to work. Save the Scarab in age-long past in another form under another name. Matter of visage I serve. Amazing commander as well. He does have kind of Space Marine energy, doesn't he? Yeah, I was looking at him. Look at the shoulders, I think. Pretty cool. Afterburner Expert. Guy reminds me of like Ziggs from like League of Legends or something. Oh no, something about his like proportions. He's having a bad time. Having a bad time. The Earth Rumbler car. Oh, like we didn't get many cars like this, did we? Practically drives itself. It's a 5-mana 7/6. Exile an artifact or creature card from your graveyard. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. Green vehicle, yeah. Guide Light Hat Maker. Diversity in the vehicles is like kind of crazy. Like it's pulling from everything. Some guys just have a horse. And then there's just like motorbike of the future. Get some nice planes. There's quite a bit in this, but not all the way through. Planes. Point the Way. We saw Point the Way earlier. Guide Light Pat Maker. Another nice car. One person just goes barefoot. That's funny. Memory Guardian. Clamorous Ironclad. Bloodfell Caves. Skystreak Engineer. Swiftwing Assailant. And that's a lot. That's a lot in that pack. It's pretty good. I love like the colors on these cards in particular. They're also shiny and reflective. Like, look at that. Why is everything so shiny? It's a collector's booster. That's the point. That's the point of this pack. Everything's shiny in this one. That's how they do it. They're all polychrome. I just joined my bad. No, you're good. You're good. You're alright, don't worry. Okay. Let's see what we got. Hollow Pilot. I would say pirate. Zahur. Glory's Past. The Zombie Cat. Start your engines. I mean, the art on these, like, I just can't get over. Like, they look really cool. Full Throttle. We saw Full Throttle earlier. This guy's very happy. Oh, I liked him so much. Have another. Adaflix Conduit. Looks a bit menacing. Card so nice, you got it twice. This is the Coalstoke Gearhulk. He's a big scary boy. Like, Jesus, he's like 5 mana, 2 black, 2 red. He's very specific. Menace and Death Touch. Creature enters, put target creature with mana value 4 or less from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control with a finality counter on it. That creature gains Menace, Death Touch, and Haste. At the beginning of an end step, exile that creature. That seems very strong. That's like 2 Death Touch for 5. And one of them you can use right away, and it's fast. Yeah, like that's actually really strong. The Skybox Fairy. I'm guessing the cars get the funky ones, or like the more special arts in this, because there's always like a series for the special arts. I think in across collectors. Packs, like, because I think we had a green car that had like a weird art like this too. So pretty. Boosted Sloop. Swamp. Gotta have more swamp. Yeah, we got an Ascendant. We get a tune-up. We get a Skyray. It's chat's reaction right now. It's chat's reaction right now. No fucking way. Huge. Like, nothing else matters here. We got the most powerful card in the set, clearly. We've acquired the Ticket Tortoise. Making monkey noises again. Oh no. It's a silly dog. It is a silly dog. Yeah, let me grab the 2. So the Skybox Fairy, I think, is 1, and then where was it? The Earth Rumbler. I think like the vehicle ones, like, I get like the weirder arts. It's like, look at them. They really stand out, don't they? I love the colors on these. Pretty cool. Admit 1, enjoy the race. Of course, they pale in comparison to the real best card in here. Ticket Tortoise. Oh, God. Super pretty. They are super pretty. Hey, how you doing, chat? Thank you again, to Magic the Gathering, for the very kind sponsor for today's stream. Like, it's always kind of surreal when I get supported on what is an elaborate meme that I've simply spouted for 10 years. But if you'd like to try Aether Drift for yourself, if you type !drift in the chat, you can check it out for yourself. This was the pre-release for Aether Drift. Releases February 14th, just in time for Valentine's Day. Very romantic. And thank you as ever, the Magic, just for the general support on the channel for years on years. I think the first thing I did with them was like, what, 2021? They've always been very good to me. It means a lot. It means a lot, because I do genuinely enjoy Magic quite a bit. He loves tortoises. Maripa's still at the old place. See, I thought about updating that, but I kind of like the idea that Maripa's just doing her own thing in the world. She's just moved out. Oh, God. Okay, we're doing a very short stream tonight because I'm actually going to be live again tomorrow. We're actually going to wrap things up there for tonight. So thank you, everyone, for coming on by as well. I'm actually going to be back tomorrow evening for about 7. And then I'm going to be back on Thursday as well. On Thursday, we're going to be playing some more Civ 7. And we're going to be playing with Miss Cupcakes. We're going to be checking out some of the new stuff there. For tomorrow, I'm hoping to have something very silly working. And those will be the streams this week because, big mention, I'm going to be at a Kumacon in Galway this weekend. If anyone happens to be on the west coast of Ireland and you want to come say, hey, I am going to be hanging. And there's going to be a good group of us there. Yeah, so there's going to be no streams this weekend just because of that. So we're going to get some in. We're going to get some in like today, tomorrow, Thursday. So I'm not going long at all tonight just for that very reason. Don't want to tucker myself out. Thank you to everyone who subbed. Thank you to everyone who gave bits. Thank you to Monster for being on ad. No, I just left Ireland. A fate worse than death. No, I'm excited for Kumacon. I am doing a meet and greet. I'm going to be doing sign-ins. I am doing a panel called How Not to Stream. So if you don't want to stream, I'm going to have some good practical advice there for you. I'm going to tell you everything you need to do to make your stream an awful, terrible experience for everyone. I'm going to help you hate yourself and your viewers hate you. But all the tips you need. But it should be good fun. It should be good fun. I'll post some times of the Kumacon schedule once we do Thursday stream as well, just for reference. But I'll be there Friday through Sunday. So if you happen to be there, please say hey. Okay, who is going so I can leave you in someone's care? Let me take a quick look. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned Sophie there, so I'm gonna just leave you in her care. Go say hey. Okay, have a good night, gang. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care.